Greetings all, Vanna here for Sagittarius's weekend message. Sagittarius, I hope you guys had a good day. Wow. Alright. I'm going to take the one that flew out that way because I'm not quite sure what's going on with those other ones. The card that came out for you is the Nine of Wands. Overly cautious overcaution and anxiety can prevent us from living the lives that we need to live. And looking at his bandage and seeing the way the Four of Pentacles came out in my hand, it's understandable the caution that you're feeling right now, but I want you to know that you're leading into a time of balance. I want you to look at the skyline behind him. It starts off very dark and solemn while he is protecting himself behind that wall in isolation that he has so that he doesn't get hurt again. However, as he shifts and clings to what he has, there is a dawn of something new and beautiful behind him. What that is his new beginning, is his new opportunity and his new chance. One that is a lot more harmonious, with temperance coming out here. And look, another indication of the sun rising. You are literally moving into a more bountiful and happy life, but you have to choose that you're worth it. You have to choose to understand that you are going to go through that struggle again. That you're going to go through a lack. You're going to go through hurt because you have to learn things. You have to understand that you do not have all the answers. I like that I'm seeing a lot of earth, fire, but also air energy. She's also balancing water between her cups. That is the alchemical symbol for air. Lean into the winds of change and let that feed your fire right now. Because you have been very dimmed. I'm like seeing a lantern and you turn the flame to like the smallest amount of gas that it can have. And like, yeah, it's not going to explode, but you're also not going to see anything. It's like overly cautious, overly concerned to the point of stagnancy. And like literally you're going from darkness to seeing the chance of a new beginning. Will you take that chance? The sun is rising behind you. Your opportunity is coming. What you have to decide right now, Sagittarius, is if you're worth going through that work. If you're worth starting this new life. And understand that you're not starting over. You're starting from experience because you have learned so much. But are you going to continue to let the fear and anxiety of being hurt again cripple you? Yes, I understand. You've gone through things. We all have. We have all had to fight for ourselves and make it feel like that world that we fought for was wrong. And in some way, we were wrong. And in some way, we didn't have the power. We didn't have the ability. And what that mental warfare that you went through with that's what we want to avoid again, yes. But it's not going to happen like this. It's not going to happen by you isolating yourself and never interacting with people again, because you're meant to be seen. You're meant to shine and be out there. Release your guilt because it's not serving you anymore. You've taken time to learn the lessons. You saw what you did in those situations and know that you will not do them again. But you can't continue to let yourself stay in this wallowing misery. Something beautiful will grow from this when you give it your time, care, and attention. And you know what? That garden can be fertilized from the ash of those old clovers, of those old energies. Release what does not serve your greatest and highest good, because our time on this realm is far too short to be doing anything that does not make us happy. That's why I strive so hard to teach you guys to be authentic. To step up and to step into your power, because this storm is going to end. This nightmare will come to an end. And you don't have to seek anyone else's approval. You're not going to be looking for anyone to tell you you did a good job, because you're going to know in your heart you did a good job. And it coming from here means so much more than it coming from anyone else. Because when it comes from outside of ourselves, that's conditional. It's conditional on how they feel in that moment, about the situation, about you, and in general. So much can change a person's opinion. But yours, that's something that you control. That's something that you have the mastery of. And you have an air of confidence in you that needs to come out. Endings are inevitable. Let this ship sail. Let them go to their next port. Because you just have to focus on yourself. Taking care of yourself. We are all stardust. We all come from the mother, the universe. And what you have to understand is that she did not put you here to go through all of this struggle, to go through all of this hurt that you have experienced. That was something our souls picked. The struggles that we have experienced is something that our souls picked, because we needed to learn to be stronger. But when we get in this mortal world, we learn to operate this vessel, we forget about our gifts, we forget about our missions, and we just accept everything that happens to us as a personal slight. And that diminishes us so much, because you become this. The world has always hurt me. And so I have to protect myself from ever being hurt again. Yes, the world has hurt. But that is because we needed to see what was not working, what needed to change, and to become a voice, a warrior, a bright beacon of light. You are an archer. You direct with passion, energy, and intention. You do not just fire an arrow. It takes strength. It takes determination. You had to mean to pull that back and release. Everything that you do is done with intention right now, Sagittarius. Remembering your power of your energy, your words, your mind. Taking all of that back and realizing you are the one in control. You're going to realize that you have the ability to do anything that you have wanted, and you did not need the approval or permission from anyone else. So take your power away from the people that have made you feel like you needed them. Because that's wrong. They needed you. They needed you to be weaker than them. They needed you to be less than them, because they wanted to take from you everything that is beautiful, brilliant, and bright. And you're tired of that. And I'm tired of that. We deserve more. Have a beautiful day, Sagittarius.